Hey Navy buddies, this is who I'm mainly talking to, mainly because it's your mission, and I did great in Navy Electronics School, so good that if I said I came up with a new nuclear physics theory, you would expect that of me. I want you to be on the side of right. To do that, we must keep in mind that what made America great, the principle that no one is all-knowing and no one is above the law, which makes us all equal under the law. We must fight for this as it keeps doors open and not let others take over that would close this door. I can explain this theory to you real quick. Now, every 11 years there is an eruption of the sun called solar flare. 1/5 the power of a nuclear reaction is neutrinos, and neutrinos can go through the Earth. I say there is something in the core of the sun called nuclear force crystal that can stop neutrinos, store them, and every 11 years release this energy into a solar flare. It releases the energy in two ways. The core of the sun shoots a solar flare, and in the opposite direction it shoots a neutrino laser, which is a sunspot. On Earth, the Earth's core, also made of nuclear force crystal, and stops and stores neutrinos from sun. And every 100,000 years, the core releases this energy and increases the heat of the Earth's core, and underground water is turned to steam and may raise sea level, which could happen this December. The core will shoot many neutrino lasers and make many volcanoes go off on Earth, and in opposite direction shoot magma like a solar flare. But on Earth, the crust stops solar flares, with mostly ocean on crust. It will evaporate water and produce an instant ice age. Like on the sun, the major eruption is every 11 years, but there's always a few small flares on the sun. And in opposite direction, there's a few sunspots. Earth is the same. There's always a few volcanoes on Earth going off, and in opposite direction, heating of the crust. When Barren Island volcano goes off, in the opposite direction, it heats crust with ocean above it, which is El Nino. When El Nino gets hot, West Texas gets rain. Barren Island volcano has an eruption pattern. It erupts for 2 years and then stops for a year. We just finished the 1 year of no eruptions. That caused the drought we just had. And now we are starting the 2 years steady eruptions, and we will get 2 years of steady rain. The drought has little to do with global warming, and Arctic ice melting could be caused by increased volcanic activity. Now, the core of the moon stops and stores neutrinos from the sun also, but due to the no atmosphere, the cold crust gets so thick that it is holding the eruptions back. Pressure and energy will build up till it will start spewing gases through the crust and start leaving a ring, like Saturn's moon Enceladus. Our moon will start spewing and leaving a ring and finally burst into fusion, hitting Earth with fusion on one side, lighting Earth on fusion on one side, shooting Earth like a rocket till fusion goes out, leaving a comet, unless a 40 megaton bomb is balanced between the Earth and the moon and goes off when the moon bursts into fusion, separating fusion and keeping fusion from hitting Earth, saving Earth. I believe that this balanced satellite between Earth and the moon is the star when the Messiah comes. was Jesus the Messiah? Well, the Buddha said the follower of the church is the body of the Buddha. I was a follower of the Catholic Church then I turned to Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism, but vowed to use power of chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo to save Christians. If I am ever called Messiah, I have a relation with the church, but the Savior of the earth may be referring to the spiritual Savior, and I may be referred to as the physical Savior of earth. Okay, I'll say this. Iran, turn off your carbon pile weapons reactor. I am not asking you if you are using it to make weapons or not. Turn it off now and leave it off. You are making threats. You're in no position to dictate if the sea level is about to start rising. Getting to the point. If we have our 100,000-year eruption of Earth's core shortly, putting us into an instant ice age, the Navy will, to get food, could use weapons to take food from starving people and be referred to as evil Navy. The Navy needs to start fishing, helping fishermen, and also using subs to fish, as subs are able to take tidal waves of massive volcanic eruptions and figure how to feed 4 billion people and be the good Navy.